This is Joe with the National Truck Club, talking with Ben Winter, the Vice President and Treasurer of NTEA. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
That's so good. So
it's
good.
So exciting to be here in 22 and
Isn't it, though?
Reconnecting with the industry
Right.
and just honestly the excitement of the pent-up energy of people just talking back and forth to each other again.
Yeah, it's enormous. You and I were appointed to talk 10 minutes ago, and you were just absolutely buried in people talking to other people, which is great.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's what I've been doing for 30 years, and
Right.
I love that customer engagement.
Yeah.
I love to know what's kind of rolling around out there and what people are trying to work on.
Yeah.
And so, anybody that wants to talk, I love to get into that
And
conversation.
then at the same time, even as a vendor here, walking around the show and seeing other people, what other people are doing in their parts of this world are
Absolutely.
It's so educational.
It's something why you come here. I mean, you're here to connect with your current customers, your current suppliers, but you're also here to innovate.
Right.
And we have a team of people that we bring in, engineering, business development, sales, and we go around and we're looking at what the trends are, what the future trends are, what the market's bringing,
right.
and
Right.
try to just make sure that we're accommodating the needs of everybody here.
Right. Well, and for me as a dealer, it's important for me to come for a whole different layer of reasons, which is to see what's new and innovative. And there's so many things that are going on that are like things that weren't even thought of 10 years ago,
right.
Or even 2 years ago.
The market is growing faster in a rate it's hard to keep up with.
Yeah, it really is.
And that's why you got to have great people. You have great partners. I have great teams. And again, this is why we come here. We show off our new product. We get to talk about what we're doing, our expansions, machinery, talent. This is a great way to soundboard all that stuff.
It really is.
Yeah.
What's new and different at TransferFlow in the last couple of years?
Well, we're growing. We're growing kind of in leaps and bounds. We're innovating. We're going into some new markets. We're trying different. Our core competency is fuel systems and design and development,
right.
and we're excelling in that and keeping that going. Looking at our both aftermarket and OEM divisions and making
right.
sure that they're supported in kind of an equal manner. But then we're kind of reaching out a little bit. We're getting into some of the overland. We have a new company, Renlacon, that we've opened up, and we're going to start innovating and putting product into that.
Very
we
good.
have catalytic converter shields. It's unfortunate that we have to get into this business to protect our commercial equipment.
Right.
But that's what we do.
It's essential to have that protection.
It is. It's a lot cheaper to put a shield around it and keep the night crawlers away. And keep it out of there.
Yeah.
So we have that we're launching at the show, and
I see. Wow.
It's kind of a new piece for us.
New segment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, given what you all do in so many other areas of this kind of metal support systems, that's another key area that you're serving. So that's
right.
Good.
And we follow the same mission that we always have. We buy our equipment and our product and our raw materials in the U.S. We use U.S. labor, our U.S. facilities. We are dedicated to making sure that we make a stronger community within our community.
Right.
So using our talents that we have right here and making sure that we're pushing that forward and challenging the system a little bit and making sure that we're doing what we need to be doing and offering that back to our industry.
And you're doing that showing respect to the rules of the game, the California rules and the CARB and
do we have a lot of rules?
all those executive orders that you have to deal with and everything. I don't know how you guys do it.
It keeps us bold by following those rules and knowing that we have some of those hurdles to get through. It's our number one thing at TransferFlow is safety. Mm-hmm. It's safety to our employees. It's safety to our customers. It's safety to equipment. It's safety to the commercial job site.
Right.
Safety is number one.
Yeah.
And as we go through some of those hurdles that seem a little bit redundant, that seem a little bit out of control, it does keep people safe, and
right.
it does keep people on the job site and running longer.
Yeah.
And sometimes when it goes out of bounds, we know it is,
uh-huh.
and then we can fight and get that changed
right.
and use our powers to
right.
make some
good
changes.
That's essential too. TransferFlow has been around for how many years now?
We're over 30. We started in 1983.
Okay.
So we've been in the game a long
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
It's pretty exciting.
Yeah, there's a lot of goodness going on there.
Seen a lot of changes. I mean,
Yeah.
you just brought it up earlier that what we've gone through, even 30 years ago, 20 years ago, is so different, and the exponential change that has happened over those years is just
enormous.
Phenomenal.
Enormous.
And I'm glad we're a part of it.
Yeah.
That's the exciting thing. If you look at who we are, we keep growing and expanding, and we're such a advanced machinery, all lasers, robotic welders, all CNC controlled equipment, mechanical engineers, electrical engineers. We're doing all that to stay ahead of the curve.
I must say, having walked through and you showed me your plant operation, oh gosh, it's been 5 or 6 years ago now, but even then it was like my mind was just exploding with the technology and the way that you engineer every piece, and your robotics were in place then, and now you're doing more robotics. So
that's right.
We're
awesome. Always staying ahead.
Yeah.
Whatever's new and a little bit faster. So if my facility if it's full of equipment, how do I increase my output?
Yeah.
And it's looking at different equipment, different machines,
Yeah.
different controls,
Yeah.
different robotics.
Yeah. Good stuff.
It's a constant game, but my appreciation to you guys for being here,
Absolutely.
letting us talk about our plant. And
Absolutely.
it's always exciting to do
Absolutely.
that and taking a look at our new products.
Well, once again, congratulations on your appointment as treasurer of the NTA. That's quite an honor and quite a burden to bear, or a burden to shoulder for the next year.
Oh, it's fantastic. I've got a good team, and with Steve behind me, we're in real good hands.
That's
sure.
great. Well, thanks again for the time.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
All right.